Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Beatrice, your young encourager. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you're a newcomer here, please like, comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Thank you. So today I will be talking about the Federal Skilled Worker. If you don't know what this is, just listen to my previous video. I talked about Express Entry. Express Entry is a system, I'm just going to reiterate, where you have to be eligible and the Canadian government approves you to come into Canada to live permanently. Federal Skilled Worker is one of the program you have to be eligible. So you have to be eligible either through Canadian Experience Class, Federal Skilled Worker, Federal Skilled Trade, that for you to immigrate permanently here, as well as Provincial Nominee Program. But on this particular episode, in this particular video, we'll be talking about the Federal Skilled Worker. Okay, I have my notes with me. The Federal Skilled Worker. So the Federal Skilled Worker is a stream whereby you have to work 1 year continuously in the last 10 years in order for you to be eligible. Now, individuals who are outside Canada can use this program, the biggest requirement for this one is you have to hit at least 67 points out of 100 points, which is not really a lot. The reason why the Canadian government love this stream, sometimes they call only this stream, only FSW, but the reason why they love this stream is because people already have experience, right? I'll talk about Canadian Experience Class in the next video. They have experience now. One of the eligibility criteria is you have to get 67 points out of 100. Now, let's talk about the eligibility requirements. So let's talk about education. So for education, you have to have like a degree or master's, which you can always compare to ECA, which is Educational Credential Assessment. One of the best recognized organization that does that is WES. So if you want to get your Educational Credential Assessment, which means you're weighing your degree in your home country, that is equivalent to the Canadian degree. So you just apply through WES. I'm going to make a whole video in regards to WES as well. Stay tuned. And then the job requirements, except you're coming here with a job offer, you have to prove settlement fund. That's number 2 on the list. You have to prove settlement fund, except you have a job offer in Canada, or you're working in Canada. There are rare people who actually are working in Canada and they use the FSW. So that is for that. Now, a job offer is not a requirement for this stream. However, if you have a job offer, it kind of boosts your score, because a job offer 00, you get 200 points, but every other job offer under NOC code A or B, you get 50 points. Now, talking about NOC code, the job you're going to be doing for 1 year in the last 10 years has to come under NOC code O, A, or B. NOC code O is a managerial role, right? So those are managerial roles, like you're a manager, you're a senior manager and all that. NOC code A is a professional job, like a doctor and all that. And the NOC code B is a technical job that requires a degree or a certain sets of training. Like for me, my program was like IT specialist, so my NOC code was NOC code B. Okay, so you have to fall under those NOC code, and you have that 1 year job program in the last 10 years has to be 30 hours per week. It has to be 30 hours per week, which is equivalent to 1,560 hours. If you are doing a part-time job, it has to be also 1,560 hours, but then it will be over 24-month period. Let me repeat that again. So for the 1 year, if you're working 1 year in the last 10 years, you have to make sure that 1 year period you were working full-time, 30 hours per week for 12 months, which is for 1 year. However, if you're doing a part-time job, it's over 24 months, which is 1,560 hours. So you're still eligible. You just have to prove this, and you prove this by getting those documents from your employer, telling them, oh, you've been working here. It should be in a letterhead. I will post all those as well. I already talked about Educational Credential Assessment. The big one is you have to get 67 points out of 100. That's the biggest one for this stream. Now, a job offer is not required. So that is it under the Federal Skilled Worker Program. Now, when you are eligible under the Federal Skilled Worker Program, then they put you in the poll. Remember, they choose the highest rank. The highest rank candidate is who they give an invitation to apply. On rare occasions, Canada only call one stream. Right now, they are calling on only Canadian Experience Class. Some other time, they've called only FSW or only FST. FST is Federal Skilled Trade, which I will also be doing as well in upcoming videos. So before you go anywhere, please like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell as I bring more tips, and as I unravel the Canada immigration system. The reason why I'm doing this is so that people will see, okay, it's not just other people that are talking about Canada immigration. Beatrice is also talking about Canada immigration, so I can learn, and you learn to save time, to save money, and that is my why for this Canada immigration program. See you on the next video. Subscribe.